We should probably get going because I do plan on driving back to my friend's place after we do this.
Yeah, well, Chinoda's just on his phone.
I don't. You can just start. You don't need me. I'm just messaging Alex.
He on his phone. All he know how to do is charge their phone, eat hot chip, and lie.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Eat hamburger, and be bisexual. Who is hosting? Me? Am I hosting? Did we decide?
Hey everybody, and welcome to Anime Club After Dark, the podcast that delves into all things anime, manga, and taco culture related. I'm your host, the Tide Poser Extraordinaire, apparently, and I'm joined by the Czar of Source Material, John.
Jesus.
Are you actually doing an intro, or do you want me to do it?
I'm going through it, bro. Whatever you want.
All right, he's going through the motions, bro.
He's already started. Fuck it. He's already started.
John, this is Czar of Source Material. Hi.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live. Also, we have oh my god, I can't fucking believe it. The ACAD Netrunner Chinoda.
What's up, Shooms? How you doing?
Bro,
and
this is like one of the weakest names you've
just
come up with so far.
Weak, bro. It's not great.
I told you, fuckers, if you have a better suggestion, put it up. Otherwise, I'm
you
just
can
going
keep
with
like
what I come up with.
one nickname for the rest of the episode.
No, fuck you. It's more fun.
You broke the streak after 3 episodes. You broke the streak.
What?
Anyway.
No, I didn't. I forgot to put it up. I already had it. Jeez, I already told you this.
As you've probably seen by the title and Chinoda's attempt at a nickname, we're talking about Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the new hit show from Studio Trigger, currently on Netflix. I think all of us would agree, if you still haven't watched it, please do watch it, because A, we're going to spoil the ever-living shit out of it, and it's great. I think all 3 of us would recommend it highly.
All
right?
4 of us.
All 4 of us.
So, I was trying to, like, ambiguously title it, like, why you shouldn't watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners, but thanks for ruining my clickbait title, Natalia.
No, you can still...
What do you mean?
Everyone should go watch
it. The clickbait title is Cyberpunk Edgerunners Anime of the Year. There we go.
Oh, that is actually better.
Okay.
See?
But yeah, no.
Is Cyberpunk Edgerunners the best anime ever?
Of all time?
So,
not clickbait, parentheses.
If you guys can't tell,
Not
this is
clickbait.
obviously a spoiler cast, so right before we actually get into it, we'll tell you straight up, go watch it, it's worth it. Now, for anyone who's here after hearing that, get ready.
Yeah, we'll just delve right into the show. First, as I mentioned, this show is produced by Studio Trigger in collaboration with CD Projekt Red, the original creators of Cyberpunk 2077. This is a spin-off. Takes place in the same city that the game takes place in. Do we know in terms of time if it's like a prequel, sequel, like side story to the actual game? Or because I haven't played the game, so I have no knowledge of like what actually happens in the game itself.
Yeah, I think out of the 4 of us, even though there's only 3 of us here, because Gators got to Alex's internet and he still can't fight them off. I commend the Florida man for fighting Gators off of his bare hands.
Oh yeah, it's hard work.
I thought
Chinoda's
it was the other
only one
he was doing to the Gators.
Oh,
hopefully not. You get arrested for that.
Wait, someone fucked a gator in Florida before?
Oh, multiple times.
I guarantee you, multiple times.
Multiple times.
People try to fuck gators, but I know, right? But yeah,
fuck you furries.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows about Cyberpunk 2077 not being the greatest game at launch, and even after like a full year after its release, people still hate the game for.
I think that fuck up was almost as big as, if not bigger than No Man's Sky's fuck up launch.
Yeah, except No Man's Sky, like a year
Bounced
later,
around,
fixed, yeah, they brought it back. So
with free updates and like, yeah, they like.
But I know that 77 was like a big internet fucky wucky. So
yeah.
It's surprising that they were like, fuck it, we'll run an anime. And how fucking successful the anime did for the fucking video game.
Incredibly well.
Because it made me want to buy the video game. In fact, I'm gonna buy the video game now just because I'm like, you know what? I like the anime. It fucking worked. I hate it.
So, as an actual player who had the game since day zero, yes, it was a huge fucking mess when it launched. It has gotten much better over the updates over time. It's gotten so much better. It's actually a damn good game now. The updates did godlike wonders. It's wonderful now. Still needs to be better, obviously, and they never should have launched it like that. Blah blah blah. Whatever. It happened. But yes, it's so much better now, and thanks to Edgerunners, my god, it's actually broken records of how many players have.
Yeah, I was about to say
which
that,
which is wild to me. Like,
yeah, on Steam, it like topped some charts for the player base. Like, it just skyrocketed after the show launched, it's awesome. Like, that's really cool.
So, like, this just brings into question though. Like, do you guys think that in the future, more video game studios are just gonna get like anime adaptations?
God, I hope
just
so.
because they're like, well,
so
Cyberpunk did it, and they fucking like did a U-turn on their sales. Like it went all the way up, man.
So
straight to the moon.
I think I talked to you, John, about it like a few nights ago. I don't remember, or maybe it was with Alex. I was talking to Alex while I was driving somewhere. We were talking about how currently like there's a lot of things wrong with the anime industry as it is right now. And, like, people tend to talk like, oh, did anime used to be better back in the day, or is it in a better place right now? And honestly, I don't think this type of collaboration would have happened back in the day, or like in an earlier stage of like anime's place as a medium, right? So I'm really thankful for that because it led to this project, which is awesome. Hopefully, I think there'll be more projects like this. Maybe we'll even do an episode where we pitch an anime adaptations for like video game stuff, right? I think that'll be fun.
I mean, we just got an announcement like literally yesterday that the Nier game, Nier Automata, is getting an anime
really soon.
Which I'm like,
I've been knowing that for a long time.
We've known about it, but they just announced. I think it's coming up next year. I might be wrong.
The announcement for it. So, I mean, I feel like it's a pretty viable marketing strategy because anime viewers and gamers kind of go hand in hand. Like, it's
essentially
very hard
the same
pressed.
circle. Let's be very real.
No,
I
not
would say it's the same circle, but I'm just saying you'd be very hard pressed to find you'd be very hard pressed to find an actual like anime fan who doesn't play video games or a video game fan who doesn't watch anime.
Yeah,
like. Freaking Call of Duty has like anime tracer packs and shit like that, you know? Like it's so prevalent right now.
I mean, Overwatch is very anime in some like aesthetically sometimes.
Especially with the new Japanese ninja character.
I know, right? But man. Like this collaboration is like awesome. I hope. Obviously, it seems like there was a lot of like creative, like it wasn't just a very cold, very business like view of a collaboration, but it seems like there was an actual like creative collaboration between the two sides. And again, like it's awesome. It's a really awesome show.
So like I believe the original script was written by CD Projekt Red, but the anime studio basically got their own input and stuff like that. Like when we were talking earlier, Rebecca, the character in Edgerunners, was not a character originally, and
CD Projekt Red was like, nah.
Yo Yoshinari designs Rebecca, and they're like, this is non-negotiable. The crazy loli stays.
The loli stays.
Was like, and they're like, all right. We love her character design, and she can stay.
And now she's one of the best characters of the show, right? It's great.
Rebecca's best girl. But this was directed by Hiroyuki Imaishi, so the god himself.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. So
they said this is going to be a MVP project. They brought in the staff. They didn't put it to like the B-listers. They brought in the main game for this. Which I'm very happy they did.
Yeah, it's very much an Imaishi show. There's like so many moments like an Imaishi isms to it. Like I told you before, there's the moment at the end where like both David and we'll get to it, but both David and Adam Smasher face each other. It's like they're all up in each other's faces. It's very, very
Yeah,
like
and
coming
it's like
environment, like that sort of like.
Yeah.
I love that. I was like, this fucking
Well, then
show.
there's also like the fact that literally like one of the characters that David meets, Maine, he's literally Kamina. And I'm just like,
pretty
bro,
much.
he's good. He's Big Brother Kamina right here, and I'm just like, bro, this is all the death flags I needed to see. This dude's fucking dead.
And yeah,
Oh,
as you
God.
mentioned, Yoshinari is on character design duty, and all the designs are like, just like 10 out of 10.
Can we just talk about the music for a split second?
Yes,
because
let's do
we're not
that,
gonna,
please.
bro. The music is so good. Like,
Bro,
holy shit.
yeah.
I don't know. I know that you said this, that they use some of the music from the video game
They
in
did,
the
yeah.
actual
They
show.
did. Yep.
Again, I didn't play the video game, so I don't know any of the connections.
I was told by my friend who also played it, was like, what? That song is from the game? I was like, yeah, most of the soundtrack. And it's fantastic.
Yeah. So the sound director, who's this? Hiroki Urakari? Fantastic job.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He's
And like both
done Space Patrol, Lilico, Sakura, Internet, Fantasia, Stella.
and also like we talked about the soundtrack, the OP and ED, both
Yeah, fucking
incredible.
Franz
Fucking,
Ferdinand. dude,
yeah,
in
out of
an
nowhere.
anime.
Like it's fucking from
That
2004.
caught
this
me
fire.
off guard. I was
Same.
not expecting them. I love them. I've loved them like ever since I first got into music during high school. Like I was like, wait, who is this? And I've loved them ever since. And then like after like the first 2 or 3 episodes, one of you were like, yeah, that's Franz Ferdinand. And I'm like, what? And then I like actually paid attention to the credits and all that, and I'm like, oh my god, it is! Like, no wonder
love
I
that
fucking
opening
love
sequence.
this.
Also
Now,
directed by Imaishi.
The OP was directed by Imaishi.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, I thought the EP was the OP was really good.
yeah.
Like,
it's
I
great. I love the visuals.
Though I don't like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Franz Ferdinand very much. So after like the first time listening to the song, I was like, yeah, the song's pretty all right, and I skipped it every single time.
No!
Sean, what's wrong with you? No.
Never
because
skip
I
the
don't,
OP.
I don't like Franz Ferdinand that much,
The
man.
visuals are so
But-
good though. It's so like simple but so perfect. Of
This
how
is
like
one
the
of
city is
those
like
you
So-
don't
eating
skip.
up all its residents. It's perfect.
So we all were there at Otakon, and we all got to watch the first episode, and we've been saying Cyberpunk Edgerunners is pretty good.
That was
It's
a
gonna
good
be
meme for
pretty
a while.
good. It was the meme's dead now. You can stop saying it, Alex.
But it's actually the meme's dead because the show is
I'm
actually
so
really
happy
good.
it came true. I'm so,
So
goddamn
we
happy.
watched it. They aired it at Otakon in English dub, and I watched it in English dub, but I did watch the first episode in Japanese dub as well, just to like contrast and compare the two.
Mm.
Like, what did you guys watch it in?
I watched it. I watched it in dub. I tried a bit of the Japanese dub, but after all, I'll just switch back to the English dub because it's so tight. It's so good. Like all the performances are like,
I straight up
fantastic.
watched it in sub because that's who I am as a person, but I will actually go back and watch it in dub because I know this is very much a American anime, if it can be said. So like I know
Yeah,
the dub
like-
is gonna fit it perfectly, especially with as someone who's actually played the game. Like you're already used to everything being in English for 2077.
But also, like it seems like they took extra care with the dub. It just like to feel like it's that city. Like, and what I mean by that is there's like you have like a mixture of like ethnicities and cultures. Like there's one where they're chased by this like biker gang who are Japanese biker gang, but it's in English dub. They still like talking Japanese.
kept
That
the
gang,
Japanese,
because they're
yeah.
Japanese, and it's like
Yeah,
someone's like Sheena. I'm like, wait, shit, Japanese in the English dub. It's great.
and I really liked the accents. Like Gloria, David's mom, like they're obviously like
Mijo.
they speak Spanish or something. She calls him mijo, and she has like a Spanish accent. And I'm just like, I love little tidbits like that. I love the Ripper Dog.
The
in his
Ripper Dog
Jamaican
is so
accent.
good.
Bro. It's so good. Like I could barely
Hey, David,
understand.
my man.
Yeah, I could barely understand the Ripper Dog. And also, one thing I have a couple complaints about Edgerunners. One primarily being whoever fucking Netflix hired to subtitle it needs
Holy
to fix
shit.
their fucking ears, bro.
Yeah,
because
holy
they
shit.
did not listen to like when Maine talks and says some like slang words. They completely mistranslate it to something else, and especially Ripper Doc. And I'm just like, I can barely understand Ripper Doc myself because, heavy Jamaican accent. But, like, I know for a fact he didn't say that when I was reading the subtitles. Because even in English, I still read subtitles. I don't know why. I just do.
Yeah, I do that
subtitles
as well.
and everything. But overall, the Japanese voice acting is really good. But the accents really sell me on Night City.
Also, you have like this sort of like slang that they have, like choom and nova and preem and and I don't know how they would translate that well into Japanese.
Yeah, I didn't know I didn't know that those were words that they actually used in Cyberpunk in 2077.
Yeah, me neither.
So I was
like,
when he was saying choom, I thought he was talking to like a friend or something named Choom. Then when he calls, all right, because in the first episode, right, he has to fight the what the fuck is that guy's name? The bully guy, the fucking wannabe.
The
Tanaka's kid. So he like fights him and he calls him Choom, but then later on the phone he's calling the other guy Choom, and I was like, wait, is that guy's name Choom? Like, I don't understand.
That first
it wasn't until like I think episode 3 that I realized, oh, Choom is just a word that they use in the universe.
Yeah,
it's not someone's name.
I have that there's this very small writing bit that I really really like because it sort of like introduces you to that sort of slang. When in the first episode, David notices his mom in that video, and he's like, Nova, and she's like, no, David, not awesome. It's like, just trying, like, teaching you, like, that sort of, like, slang, I guess they have. It's like,
yeah, see, Nova to me made sense, but Choom didn't, because I was just like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Like, because Nova, that would make sense to me. It's like, well, that's Nova. Like, oh, like a supernova is really cool. It's big. It's like exciting, whatever. And like, yeah, I can see the link between Nova and like awesome. But Choom, I didn't know. I was like, well, I don't know what that is. But we've spent 10, 15, 20 minutes gushing about the show. Let's talk about the actual episodes.
So episode 1, we talked about it like a whole lot by now, but I still think like I think I watched it 3 times by now. Because also, like, introduced another friend to the show. Because, like, you need to watch this shit. I think that first episode is so laser focused and so tight on selling you on this world and like this. Like, this like the premise of like David sort of like just fuck this shit. I'm going to like.
Oh yeah, the framing, the setting, like how they show David being fucking broke, the washing machine. Like they show the dystopian future really fucking well. I really like.
It showed off the whole concept of Cyberpunk so absolutely well.
But then on David's story as well. Like by the end of the episode, you're with David there, you're like, fuck yeah, dude, put that thing on. I want it's what you burn the city down, right? It's perfect. Like this first episode is so tight. Really, it's so tight.
And like and I love that when we were at the Studio Trigger panel, they're like, if you really enjoyed episode 1, like really look forward to episode 2. Like it seems like it's a cliffhanger because you're like, oh, does he fucking go whoop someone's ass? Like what happens after he puts on the Sandevistan? And then like literally we hop into episode 2 and he just like he goes and whoops the dude's ass.
Immediately
like, yes! Immediately goes and whoops Tanaka's ass, dude. It was great. I loved it.
It's awesome.
Like in typical Trigger fashion, breakneck speeds, no fucking around, just gets into it. And I'm like, yes!
Which is funny.
The very first episode, next episode.
Which is funny because like you say breakneck speed, but I really appreciate how the show still leaves room and space for the characters to breathe. Like we gushed about how in the first episode you get a chance to see David just walking around Night City. And that's awesome because you have so many moments of the characters just like being around each other, having conversations and like, exploring more sides of themselves, right? It's like the pacing is like breakneck speed, but it leaves room to breathe when it needs be, right? It's great.
There's also like a lot of this is it shows you less. Like less is more in a lot of the context for this. Yep. Like there's a specific scene that I think about when it comes like to Maine. Like that I was just like, this is an amazing scene. I love it. I love that they didn't handhold it. I love that they just showed just enough so you can connect the dots yourself and then
which scene
you can
is
come
it?
Up with the. It's so in episode, I believe, what episode is it? It's episode 4. Which one is it? Girl on Fire. That's episode I think 5 or so. No, episode 6. So it starts off
of him running.
With him running.
Yeah, that's episode
and he
6.
gets to the end of the highway and it's desert, and then he like it's actually like he's having a flashback because he's having a moment of cyberpsychosis, and it's just like it was so cool because I'm like, oh, that's why it gave you just enough information to know, like,
What's
this is
up with
why
him?
Maine keeps trying to get cyber enhancements, because he feels like he's at the end of his road, right?
Yeah.
Not only is it like it's symbolic to like he's at the end of his road, like this is where his path stops, but it's also like the progress that he felt like that he could only make, because when in the flashback he's still human.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any cyber enhancements or nothing. So I'm like, bro, this works on so many different fucking levels.
It's like very
I'm like,
tight
this
storytelling.
And I'm like, oh god. I'm like, who wrote this? Like, was it actually CD Projekt Red that wrote this script for this, or did Studio Trigger like make up the symbolism? Because they do that a lot, and I'm like, this is very Trigger-esque.
Yeah.
Where they just show you a little bit, and I'm just like, this is the Trigger that I miss.
Yeah.
This is what I fucking love.
Fucking
And it's
amazing,
like-
dude. That guy has eyes for like just good framing and like the perfect way to visualize something. Like
Dottie
Yeah,
just
and
knows.
like,
It's
I
straight
was-
up godly. Fuck.
I was so cautious when I went into this, because I was like, listen, I hated BNA. I didn't hate BNA. BNA was just mid.
it was
Like,
not
it was
great.
not as, yeah, and like, I was burnt by like Keysniver, fucking, what, 02 Dinosaur Girl, whatever the fuck that one was
Darling
called.
in the
Darling
Franxx.
in the Franks.
Darling the
Where it's
Frank,
like, you know, and I'm just like, I don't know, Trigger. I don't know, dude. You guys are kind of fucking it up.
bruh, fucking Imaishi saves anime again.
Yeah, Imaishi saves anime yet
Straight
again.
up,
Who would've
Trigger
thought?
saved anime again. Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I'm gonna go back to episode 2. But when we meet Lucy, dude,
Perfect.
fuck,
Fucking perfect.
bro,
I love.
Lucy is your manic pixie dream girl. Okay,
She's straight
Only
up.
she's
Bitch
not
is
that
crazy
pixie,
and
right?
crazy fun.
But then
And
she's
she's
sad
what?
pixie.
Oh, bro, we'll get to that later. But I absolutely loved the fact that Lucy was just straight up fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah.
so she tries to steal David's I don't know what they are, crystals, whatever those are, whatever the fucking things that they
shards.
trap inside of them.
They're called shards.
Yeah, the shards. They're called shards, and I don't know what they. So what do they? You played the game, Shinoda. What are shards?
Oh man, they're basically
I
data
thought it was like a
crystals.
bank
That's the
account and
simplest
stuff.
way. No. They're basically data crystals. That's the simplest way to explain them. They can have info, money, whatever on them. That's like the simplest explanation. I
Like a
can give.
wallet.
Yeah, basically.
So in the Cyberpunk universe, why would you walk around with an easily exposed port that they can just take your SD card out, dude? That makes no sense to me.
Because you have to be hacked for it to pop out like that. You can't just like yank it out of someone.
And she is a hacker.
Okay, I thought she was popping it out.
No.
Okay,
No,
that makes
she
more
saw
sense.
it. She's like, whoosh.
It
Okay,
flings out
they're
of them,
alright.
and she's a netrunner, so she can actually hack into people's firmware and have it pop out forcefully. That's what she was doing.
Yeah, so that's one thing that I was just like, man, I really wish I played the game before I watched the anime, because there were so many things that I'm just like, I'm assuming a netrunner is a hacker. I don't know
Yes.
why they're
I
called
don't know. It
netrunners.
felt like
There's
it's sort of
just like there was like small things that I couldn't figure out.
it
'Cause I was
felt like
I
the
didn't
show
play
gave
game.
enough
I don't know.
context to me.
It gave enough context that at least, like, I mean, the story and stuff it doesn't matter that you didn't play the game. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's completely separate to the game. But for me, immersion wise, I just
There's
felt like
a
I didn't
lot
have
of
enough information going
terminology
in.
that you missed
Yeah,
out
like
on.
you know,
Yeah.
again, the whole choom thing and like the fucking all the other shit.
Mhm.
So it's just like, yeah, I mean, I had a lot of questions for like, so everyone gets cyber enhancements and stuff like that, but why? Is there a reason they can't back up their brain? They can't just like go into a different body?
That's actually the whole
Hmm.
fucking concept of the game.
Of the game? Oh,
Yeah,
I
of
see.
Keanu's
Interesting.
character. Fuck, what's his name?
Johnny Silverhand?
Johnny
Silverhand.
Silverhand. Like, that's the whole thing about the game. That's a
Oh,
whole,
okay.
literally
So-
the main plot
Yeah.
line.
Interesting.
Bro, because I was like, listen, if you live in a cyberpunk world where you can get literal enhancements to make you move faster than humanly possible, because, all right, let me tell you about the stupid fucking, you want to watch a stupid anime, like, with stupid anime physics? Let me tell you about Cyberpunk Edgerunners, dude. when David has to drive and he uses the Sandevastine, like,
I fucking
I get
love
that.
it. It's
Listen,
so dumb.
bro, it makes sense. I'm like, all right, so David trains his body. He gets more chrome, so his body can withstand the Sandevastine better. So I'm like, okay, you can do superhuman movement because the Sandevastine makes it so you basically experience time slower and you can move faster and this and that. Like, sure, that I guess could be possible. You cannot do that in a car. You physically are
Your
not
reaction
able.
time, though, is way better.
Yeah, but your car's reaction time is not any different. Like, he's zooming through traffic in a car.
I love
and
how
I'm
by
like,
the end of the show, like cars just fly everywhere, like fucking Legos. It's great.
Look,
I'm just
it's
saying,
the
like,
trigger
it's not
effect. You gotta just ignore it. You gotta go with it. Don't worry
you can't,
about it.
No, you can't just cut. It doesn't matter how fast you cut a fucking wheel to try to go like a 90-degree angle. A car does not turn on a fucking 90-degree angle like that. There's a swing, there's an arc, dude. Plus there's grip. They're using tires. Like, come on, dude. Stupid anime bullshit.
I love it.
But
Thank
anyway,
you, Trigger, for that.
Maybe they invented something in 2077 where that doesn't fucking matter. But like, I was like, stupid fucking anime, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Anime logic shit. I was like, God damn it. I can let go of the Sandevas thing just being able to amp you up because I'm like, whatever, cyber enhancements. I'm like, but you can't do that on a car.
So
you physically cannot do that.
Speaking of the Sandevas thing, I love how they visualize it of like sort of that after image he leaves behind him.
Yeah,
so
and then like the sound effect.
Yeah,
sounded
it's so cool.
And then like I loved how Yo-Yo Shinari talked about it at the Cyberpunk Edgerunners panel. The dual lighting that they I fucking loved the dual lighting.
I love the dual lighting.
And then they'd have like different colors on it too. And I'm just like, oh, it looks so good. It makes them pop out. I'm like, fuck, this is actually really well built, man.
I can
like,
only imagine how much work they put into this, because like it's not like it's a one-off thing either. Throughout the whole anime, they kept it consistent. Like, you saw it every time, very consistently doing the same thing. And I was just like, holy shit, how much they must have worked on this.
So in episode 2, we are introduced like proper to Lucy, and they sort of like team up to try and like pickpocket, I guess.
Yep.
All these Arasaka people they come across. And I love that from the get-go. I love their dynamic. I love throughout the show, the relationship, how it grows and like how it changes. That's already something that I just like. It's like an easy thing to win me over, like to introduce such a relationship and actually go through with it.
So as David's using the Sandy, he like crashes because his body can't handle the stress of using the Sandy so many times. So then Lucy puts him to a paramedic bus.
I love that scene so much.
The paramedic's like, I'm just gonna take his Sandy because he's just gonna let him zero out, and I'll just fucking take it myself and sell it for hella money. And then Lucy's like, nah, fuck that, and like fucking like fights that paramedic off, and then they like jump into traffic, and she's just like Jacko posing while holding onto the fucking gurney and moving it through traffic. And then Lucy's got that crazy look on her face. I'm like, bro, I love this crazy bitch
already.
Like, I love her so much. I was like, I swear to God, if they neuter this character, I will just fucking dump this anime. And
they did not.
They did,
kind of.
But we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
They didn't. Fuck you.
Natai,
anyway,
we'll get to it. Fuck you. We'll get to it.
No. We'll get to it. Kind of. But, and then after that, Lucy takes David back to her place, and then I
love how she just teases him.
I think it's hilarious that they framed the bed thing like with the BD,
like a condom. Yeah,
like a condom. I was just like, what? And I was like, is this supposed to be like symbolic of something? Like, it was symbolic. It was symbolic. They were sharing an intimate. They were sharing.
Yeah, it was an intimate.
Lucy was sharing an intimate moment with David, and it was just like, bro, on the moon. It was so cute.
It was so cute, and the music, that fucking song they used.
Yeah, run away, get away.
That fucking song, like, which I released for the game, and that I love that. So like good. Them just like fucking around the moon and just having a good time. And then she just and I remember watching it, and I'm like, man, I'm kind of worried. It's pacing. Like, why do they get along so well? And it's like something's really off. It doesn't feel right. Maybe it's something that's like, why would they pace this relationship like that? It's like, oh shit, because she fucking betrays him, and that's how you cut episode 2.
You're perfect. Like, you bitch, I fell for you,
got
you
me.
bitch.
They got me.
End of the episode. Main and the rest of the squad comes in. They're like, yo, you have our shit on you. What the fuck?
It just boom, cut.
And then like
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And then,
perfect.
And then we get introduced to Main and the gang, and it's like, if you paid attention, like in the first episode, Gloria contacts someone after David goes to school, and his name was Main. So if you paid attention, you'd know that, oh, this is the person that was supposed to get the Sandy. Like, that's what he meant.
I picked up on that only on my third watch of episode 1. I totally didn't.
Yeah, because it's such a it's such a small little tidbit where like it just says main for a split second. So it's like not a split second, but it's there, but it's like it's not. You don't make the connection.
Yeah, you don't like. So you don't make a fuss about it.
It's a small detail, and you have to pay attention. I fucking appreciate the hell out of that.
Yeah, so then we meet Maine and the gang, and then like David's like, whoa, hold on, let me work for you. Like I'm Gloria's kid. That's why I have the Sandy. Gloria's dead, and they're like, shit, that makes sense. Like she contacted us, and then she hasn't gotten back to us since. And then they're like, well, it doesn't matter that you're Gloria's kid. That Sandy belongs to me.
And it's like I'll pay for it. Like,
I'll pay for it. I'll do everything. Like it's just like. Oh man, what's gonna happen? Because at first I thought he was gonna like fight Maine in the game. I didn't realize like he was, but then because of like Gloria's connection to Maine, like apparently, so like this is how Gloria's been making the money to support David and you know send him to that Arasaka Academy, and it's just like that makes sense. At first when Tanaka's like saying, oh, what type of work does your mom do to be able to
insinuating that she's a prostitute.
Yeah, that's what I assumed, but I was like, oh no, he was assuming that she's a fucking grave robber, actually. It's like, that makes more sense. That's a lot more lucrative, wouldn't you say?
Apparently,
she actually was. That's the thing. She really was.
Yeah, so that was really good framing on their part, like, to make that assumption and stuff like that. Because, you know, in most societies, when you're living in the slums and your single mother is putting you through like a very expensive thing, they're gonna just say she's whoring herself out, right? So that's just like just expected reality of like just living in the slums. But yeah, so you know, Maine, he's a nice enough guy. He's like, all right, kid, we'll give you a shot. We've got a heist, and I'm like, okay, let's go. And I
love how they introduce how he's like back. He's a part of the gang in that like episode, like trying to like see all the dynamics.
I like
suddenly.
That they didn't like spend too much time on this because I was just like, they showed the heist, they showed it have a little bit of fuck ups. But then it gets to the end, and Maine's like, "You did good, kid. Like you made the most out of a bad situation."
Yeah.
And he's like, they're all partying and stuff, and you got Pilar fucking doing party tricks.
Fucking
and shit like
Pilar
that.
being Pilar.
Fucking Pilar, dude.
Fucking Pilar.
And then fucking Rebecca.
And Rebecca is introduced in episode 3, and she's so cool already. She's like, yo.
Yeah, this crazy lolly bitch who just fires hella guns. Like, bro, I love this bitch.
And she's like, oh, fucking Pilar again.
Yeah. And then, but then we meet Faraday too, and he's just like, oh, that heist that you did, you fucked up. We're like, hey, you told us to get the nav data, but you didn't tell us how to get you the nav data. And he's like, I needed it secret. And it's like, well, you didn't give us enough information. He's like, that is classified. Dynamic, and I'm like, and then fucking Faraday is voiced by oh my god, what's his
who?
Gus from
Gus Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, Esposito.
Oh shit, for real? That's who he's.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The moment I heard Faraday speak, I was like, bro, that's Gus Fring.
He's so good.
That's.
Also, I love the moment he shows up. It's like, oh, this is the bad guy.
Yeah, right. Like instantly, like this is
his design is like, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah,
and it's great. I love it.
It's so clear. But at this point, like David's now inducted into the gang, and I'm just like, he's finally found a place to like stay.
Because like his like struggle in the academy was how much he was like, doesn't matter, like, and even told his mind, like, it doesn't matter, like, I would never fit there. I'm still like, I'm not part of them. I'm from
he's not a corpo. He's a street
he's not
kid.
a corpo now. Yeah, and she's like, and it was interesting. I was kind of wondering if they were gonna bring it. This might be the only qualm I have with the show. It's in the first episode. There's this like discussion argument between David and his mom right before she dies, where she is like, I'm actually like busting my ass if we don't have enough money just so you can like have this education. And they do touch on it that like Lucy is like, that's her dream for you. That's not your dream. But at the end of the day, like, it was sort of on David how like things turned up in that sense, right? Where it is his fuck up that situation happened. That he's not that he tried to circumvent the rules with that update he was trying to get for school, and he didn't like. So he was wasting her money to some extent, and then like all the damages. And I was like sort of wondering if. Like, cause it was a shitty move by him. He is a kid, but still, I was wondering if they're gonna sort of go back to that and sort of see like it is his fuck up, and at the end of the day, they didn't. But so I don't know if you guys like that's something that stood out to you. I mean,
so obviously David knows that they're poor, and he knows that he can't fit in with the corpos. And he was doing the illegal mods because he was trying to save money for his mom, which is like, David's got a good heart. That's what it highlighted to me.
Okay.
But yeah, they had that whole little like story beat of like when he gets expelled. They're like, in the end of the second episode, they're like, your son got beat the shit out of by David, and they see, is that the Sendevstein? And they're like, yes. It's like, he has no apparent side effects. They're like, interesting. Get that boy back into the academy. And it's just like...
And that didn't happen. But then we find out that's because that's Tanaka's little project, and he is the guy to go after at the end, so he does connect back. Like I thought that was really cool, how we go back to
breadcrumbing
that.
little things like that. Yeah, I love the breadcrumbs.
It's
great. Let's see. So after
by the end of episode 3, like... when we get to 4, he's already part of the gang. They're like doing heists together.
Did someone say montage?
Let's fucking go!
That was a glorious montage.
I love that so
Normally,
much.
Whatever about montages, but that was actually really great. It actually showed them doing things. It showed them getting along. It actually built a story that you can pay attention to and enjoy instead of it being some generic ass fuck montage. I loved it.
And you see, and all the characters shine. It's so cool. Like, this show is quite short with only 10 episodes, but each one of the characters still like stood out to you and are super memorable. Like, I love Kiwi. Even fucking Pillar, I do really like him a lot. Like, Main and Dorio are so fucking cool. Like, all the gang is just great, absolutely awesome.
Yeah, and I like that. So like, David's like, I need more, train me. I need to learn the ropes. Like, he really wants to fit in.
Yeah.
So then he contacts Main while Main's trying to get down with Dory.
Yeah,
he's just like,
I love that. He's like, go away.
Yeah, like, yo, what the fuck? I'm busy right now. And
that shit
I'm like, David, you cock-blocking cuck, you piece of oh,
that
bro.
Was so good.
And then like,
there
I
goes
love
jogging
the fact
with Lucy. So good.
Well, because Main's like, yo, this is your fucking pet. Take care of him because I'm trying to get down. And it's like he sends him on random bullshit errands with Rebecca and Pilar, and then like Lucy's training him, and obviously like Main actually teaches him to drive and stuff too, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just having, and how they framed the montage was like cool to me. It literally just starts with David and Main sitting out in the sun. And they're just like talking, and then they just like run through the scenes, not in like sequential order, but like just to simulate that time is passing. And I'm like, the way that friggin' Imayushi frames this, I'm like, this is a really good montage and a montage time skip.
Yeah,
because it kind of, like,
it's very efficient as well.
It never tells you how like long it's been when they do the time skips in the show. Yeah, but I just really enjoyed how they did this, because I'm like, this gave me again just enough information that I can connect the dots on my own and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. This is what happened. And God, freaking Studio Trigger, man, giving me the Big Brother trope again, because I'm like, Main is like Big Brother Kamina right now. I'm like, I know what happened to Kamina, man. Bro. So I was like, I think Main might die. From that episode, I was like, I'm pretty sure Main's gonna fucking die.
They set up also all the flags. They're like, get ready, it's coming. If you watch anything from us, you know what's around the corner. Go on, Natai.
Yeah, especially because... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Just real quick, because we talk about Studio Trigger, the fucking animation is so clean and so good. In this montage, you have like all these different combat scenarios, and it's gory as hell. And I just want to like give that a shout, because like the animation is fucking great.
It's so
fucking
crisp
from beginning to end. Like,
yeah, like, and I still like how they keep like the goofy moments in there too. Like when David tries to drive Main's car and he crashes it instantly. Yeah, and the cops show up and he's like, "Oh God, get the fuck out of here!"
I say goofy. Rebecca is such a goofy character with her animation. Like, there's this one gif I think I sent in one of the chats where she's like raising her glasses and she's like very derpy. It's great.
I love
probably
it.
My absolute favorite moment of just like short moments that pass in a blink, when Rebecca fires off a shotgun and just flies back. Yes, I fucking died. I had to pause the episode and just finish laughing before I got back to it, because that shit had me crying.
Yeah, the character animation.
And then Oh, I was just gonna talk about the rest of the episode.
But yeah, keep going. I felt like we're talking all these moments and like in the framing, but really props for the animation because it's like,
yeah, it's solid, dude.
Yeah.
Solid Studio Trigger.
fucking
Like
clean.
I was so worried that I was gonna hate this show because I was like, I really liked episode 1, but there's a lot of episode 1s for a lot of Trigger shows I really like, and then by the end I hate it. So,
So then David and Lucy get it on, and it's fucking great.
oh, David likes Lucy.
Wait,
which is like,
before that,
duh.
Pilar.
No,
No.
happens after.
Oh, that, yeah.
That's after. That's at the end. So David's talking to Maine, or Maine's like, "You tapped that yet?" And he's like, "What? No." He's like, "Oh shit, I got a virgin with me right here." And he's like, "No, I'm not a virgin."
I've done it plenty of times. I've had hundreds of sex.
I love how the next episode, fucking Maine is like, "You got laid, didn't you?"
Like,
Yeah,
what's
dude,
different
it was
about you?
hilarious.
You gotta
So,
swag
like,
to you.
perfect.
David obviously likes Lucy, and then like and it really solidifies because the gang they're all hanging out, they're coming back, and then Pilar like gets fucking destroyed by some hobo who has cyberpsychosis.
Oh,
And
that
at first I was
oh.
like, oh fuck, like is this like an assassin sent for David Sandy because they've gotten enough data? But no, it's just literally a bum. And I was like, what the fuck? Pilar just fucking dies?
Yep, that's
But-
the cyberpunk world. You can die out of
And then-
nowhere.
But in this exact moment though is when David solidifies his feelings for Lucy because Lucy's about to get fucking shot next, and he goes and saves Lucy. Like, because she was like right next to the hobo guy, right next to the crate where he was, and she was like in the explosion range or some shit like that. And I was just like, that's really cool that he went to save her. And I was like, obviously he's gonna do that, Captain Save-A-Ho over here. Then they fucking kiss,
And
at
I
the end
was
of the
so
episode.
happy. I was like,
Like, thank God they didn't beat around the bush with
Yeah,
a will they,
they
won't
got
they.
to
They
it.
just went into it. And then it's implied that they fucked. And I'm just like, that's even better. And then, yeah, the next episode opens up. And man, you got laid.
You got laid, didn't you? That was awesome.
And I was just like, they didn't take no stops. They just like, nope, we're just gonna head right into it. I was like, God
I
damn
fucking
it, I love this.
I love that scene of them like when they kiss finally. You have that rocket like rising, and I love that because I was expecting for something like very fucking like cliche to some extent, but like when she was like is like when he was, like,
Natai.
Sasha's has
The
this,
rocket
like,
rising was symbolism of what was happening to David.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh, fucking A. So when I was like going into something like fucking A.
Go on.
So
I'm sorry.
When he sees she has reservations about like all of this, and she's like, "Don't fucking down me, man." Like that was like I felt that, dude. I don't know why that moment was, like, and I think that's like fucking props to the voice actors. That when she like fucking like looks dead in the eyes of David, it's like, "Don't die on me." I was like, I
Death
felt
flags.
that, dude.
Death flags. Death flags.
Death flags everywhere, but I felt that, dude. I was like, oh, it was so satisfying to see them get together. So like in episode 4, it's like, let's fucking go.
And like the whole and it's like obviously David was like love at first sight from like episode 1 when he was like, huh? And you could see
With
like
the
the trace
hair.
of like Lucy's hair. But it's like he fell in love with Lucy like from the get-go. But you can also see that
How she
Lucy
got, like,
kind of fell
attached.
in love with him too from the get-go as well.
Yeah.
Because she's like attracted to the innocence that David has because he's so naive. He's a young boy. He's 17 years old.
Yeah.
Lucy is in.
They
we don't
never
know how
say
old-
Early
how old-
20s,
how
I
old
have
she
to
is,
assume.
actually.
early 20s.
Yeah, they
I'm
actually
assuming-
asked
they
her.
don't really actually say, but it shows like she and obviously because of how she was raised, she's so cold and distant. She doesn't talk about her past or nothing. So for her to open up a little bit and try to like love someone because she's like afraid of losing someone like that, I'm just like, chef's kiss, dude. Like this is character development. This is what I'm here for. They fucking banged. Then they joked about it right afterward. I fucking love this show.
This show
And-
is so fucking good.
And then, like, as always, they come up with another plan for the heist. So, like, Faraday is still freaking out because he's like, we need to
the
get
data.
Tanaka's data, and we need to figure out this. I need Arasaka exact details. So then, Kiwi, one of the members of the gang, figures out that Tanaka is some freak, and he likes, like, I'm assuming it was porn?
No,
No,
I just
no,
saw the
100%.
fights.
That
Oh
was-
no, that was. I'm sorry. No, he likes. Yeah, it is porn. Like because he was going to that dealer who produces
Yeah,
all
he
these
goes
like
to,
sort of visual.
to Jimmy Kurosaki, yeah. So like from the very first,
It wasn't porn.
30
It was
seconds.
gore that he
It was gore?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
specifically
getting off
gore.
to?
It's like gore stuff.
Okay, because I knew that Jimmy Kurosaki was like he did like the really crazy BDs, right? The
brain dances.
BDs are brain dances, which is basically like living in a simulation memory slash type of deal. Like you just live in it, you experience something
Yeah.
when you watch a BD. So
What's a BD? What? It's like a acronym of what?
Brain
Do we
dance.
know?
brain?
So
Brain
what
dance.
a brain dance is you experience a memory from the perspective of whoever or whatever recorded it, and you can experience all the emotions, all the feelings. You can experience literally everything, and that's what brain dances. Brain dances are amazing for that. Detectives use it in game, in the universe as well to figure out cases. But there's brain dance porn, as you saw a lot. There's brain dances of everything. So, yeah, that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's what brain
So,
dances
like,
are.
Yeah.
And like you can tune
so-
different settings of the brain dances so that you can either experience certain things, like you can experience pain fully, or you can experience only a little bit of it, or none at all, or pleasure, all of that. Sorry, go on. I just wanted to
So
explain
basically, yeah, they plan to capture the guy who produces all these BDs to lure in Tanaka so they can capture him and get his data.
that. Yes.
That's basically
Yeah.
the plan.
And then but then as you would expect, Jimmy Kurosaki is well prepared for any ambushes because obviously I don't know why. So every time it seems like the gang makes up a plan, it makes me think of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where it's like they have a plan and it just goes awry from the get-go because it's like the plan did not make any sense, but they're still following Charlie
It
Day's
felt
plan
kind of
for whatever reason.
appropriate for this one, not gonna lie, because almost everyone have this fucking cyberpunk bullshit up their ass. It's like, how
Yeah.
can you plan when some
Well,
guy has
I'm
a
like-
camera in his back, right? It's like,
Well, why wouldn't they expect that? Like Jimmy Kurosaki is a pretty well-known fucking BD maker. Like that was like whatever. Like they didn't have any countermeasures. However, they try to ambush him. David gets taken hostage at this point, and then Lucy fucking loses it. And
yes!
she's just like, and I'm like,
I
yeah,
live for
my
this
girl
shit.
cares about David, yeah. And then we get to see Dorio and Lucy just like kick
Yeah.
the ever-loving shit out of JK's like robots and stuff like that, and I'm just like, oh, look at these cool women just doing cool cyberpunk shit, dude.
the fucking
It's so cool.
nightmare BDs it gives David when he's captured. I love
Bro.
that shit. That was so good.
That
I was
was actually kind of
shit.
horrifying.
When all his limbs become like guns, and it's like foreshadowing, I guess.
Yeah,
It was wow.
very Imaishi-esque.
Yeah, that was awesome. Where his limbs are literally just like piles of guns. It was great.
And
Good
then
nightmare fuel.
yeah, so then they capture Jimmy, and they're like, okay, let's capture, and then they capture Tanaka, but then Jimmy dies, and then like the police, or not the police, the EMTs, the insurance
Trauma
company
team.
shows up, and it's just like, oh fuck, the plan's ruined. And I'm
The
like,
plan
bro,
is
the plan
void,
has
the
been
guy's
ruined from
dead.
the get-go. Yeah, like fuck it. And then we go into the next episode where they're trying to like hack into Tanaka and take his data, and it starts off with Maine having an episode of cyber psychosis, and I'm like, yo, I love this.
Yeah.
I loved it. Was so good. And then Maine fucking punches the shit out of Kiwi because he's having an episode
Bro,
of cyber
I felt
psychosis.
so bad for Kiwi.
And I know, I was just like, oh fuck, dude, Maine's losing it. And I'm like, no, I knew it. I knew Big Brother Communist Syndrome was gonna come and get you, Maine. I fucking called it.
and then
and-
fucking
oh,
Lucy
God, this-
comes in. And fucking
Oh god,
pulls through.
yeah. And then like Lucy has to do the net running, and then like David's the one guarding Tanaka, and then like basically Maine's losing it, and Dorio's like, get your shit together, like take your immunosuppressants, you fucking idiot. But he's still like having a jumble of memories and stuff, like he's having flashbacks to shit that already happened, but then it's overlaid through other shit, and I'm like, bro, Maine's about to die. And then Lucy finds something when she dives, and she doesn't want to say nothing to David about it, and I'm just like,
and she's
what
like,
did-
it shakes her. Like something's like, she's like, oh,
yeah, and
shit.
I was like, from the beginning, I was like, well, I know Arasaka had a file on David, so I was assuming like she found that he was getting tracked, and I thought maybe she thought he was like a liability or something. She had to kill him or something. You know, I was making up my own stories.
They
which
keep
is, again-
a lead on that plot line for a bit. They like don't show
Yeah.
that like what she's after for a long
Yeah,
time.
and I'm just like, I thought you trusted David, Lucy. Why don't you tell him the truth? And it makes sense later on why not, because at this point we've realized like David's character he's still a very innocent person, because Tanaka comes too, right? Because David forgot to hit him with the
taser
tranquilizer.
Tranquilizer,
yeah. And then like Tanaka is trying to reason with David, like, listen, Arasaka wants to welcome you with open arms. Like, we can forget all this. You just have to let me escape this and that. And David's having a human moment where it's like he's at a turning point. Like, he still hasn't. I believe at this point
he hasn't killed anyone.
No, he killed the bum.
Yeah,
he killed the hobo.
Yeah, he hasn't killed anyone who's like innocent.
Yeah, he hasn't killed anyone innocent yet, and it's like a little bit of foreshadowing. But he still has a chance to turn it around. So he's like thinking about it. He's like the dream, because he still thinks about like what Lucy said. You know, you're following the dreams of your mom. Like, you need to stop following other people's dreams. You need to like figure out your own shit. And it's like it's a good moment of development for David, because it's like despite all that he's been through, he still has a human side to him, right? Which is contrasted to Maine, who's lost all of his human side.
He's literally made out of like fucking cyberware and cybergenetics, and just like he's a robot guy all the way through.
Yeah. And then like I absolutely love the whole like breadcrumbing for like, why is Maine so obsessed with getting so much chrome in him? Yeah. And it's like because he felt like he reached the end of the road with how far he could get as a human, like symbolically and metaphorically, and also just physically. And I'm just like, bro, fucking perfect. Yeah. Peak Trigger.
Bro, this episode is so anxiety inducing whenever it goes back to Maine's like struggle with like his cyber psychosis. It's like, oh man. And then when it snaps, when it goes full on.
Bro. Yeah. And then like fucking, and then shit goes awry, because shit always has to go awry because this is Cyberpunk. So the paramedic, the insurance people come for Tanaka because Tanaka busted and the jammer fucking broke for some reason. So then, like, during this, Maine already went full psycho. Yeah. And Dorio goes to find Maine. But then, like, they start getting attacked, and Maine is cyber psycho. So he starts killing all the EMT people. And then Dorio's like, wake the fuck up, man, we gotta go! And then it's just like, bro, no, he's about to kill Dorio, dude. Oh, no!
And then she gets shots in the back while she's going to, like,
fucking stab him to inject him with the immunosuppressors so that way he gets back to it. And bro, God. And then he kills his love interest, and he starts building a pyre, right? In his cyber psychosis mind.
I love when it cuts back to him and David was standing right next to it.
Oh my God.
So heartbreaking.
And like the fucking, when David, he saves Lucy, they get to the getaway car and they're like, Dorio and Maine should have got here by now. And then David's like, fuck it, I have to go back and save him. And then Lucy's like, no, David, that's your problem. You care too much about other people. And I'm just like, oh, foreshadowing.
You remember, at first Lucy didn't even want this job. She was like showing David, tell me you believe in me. Tell me I can do it. She didn't even want to do this fucking hacking thing. This all started with, like, there's so much tension in this episode. It's great.
Yeah, and it's like, and I just realized why she didn't want to do it right now, because of what happens later. Yeah. Like, that makes sense to me now, the reason why she didn't want to do it. But, so then, like, fucking David goes back, and he's fucking shaking, but he's like, I'll fight with you to the end. And I'm like, no, David!
And, like, he's with his gun, he's like, shaking his gun.
To go out.
Bro! Yeah.
And
I was like, why are you leaving?
And Maine saw that it's like, he's not ready yet. He's like, he's not ready to take this life.
And Maine, like, gets back a little shred of his humanity. And he's like, nah, man, you're not ready. Then he pushes him away, and then, like, the fucking
Max Tech
explodes.
At
Max
that point, they called him Max Tech
people.
So TLDR, Max Tech is who they call to put down cyber psychos, because cyber psychos are a straight up threat to everyone and everything. And Max Tech is there literally just to put down cyber psychos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so Maine starts fighting them and, like, pushes David away, and then he, like, that funeral pyre that Maine was building is actually made of fucking gas canisters.
Yeah.
So then
and Dorio is lying all over it.
Yeah, and Dorio's lying over it, so like it explodes and it basically kills the Max Tech people, and then, like, David gets pushed away, and he still has, like, he finally. So then Lucy's sitting in the car like, fucking David, pick up. And then David gets back to the car and he's holding Maine's hand. And I'm like, bro. I can't. It's like the Kamina glasses all over again, bro.
And when the end of that fucking episode, I'll never stop gushing about this fucking frame. Where the episode ends, it's just like fucking silence. And you see David's like, just like shocked face with a single tear running down his cheek. It's like, Oh man! And
Yeah,
just,
because like David, after David lost his mom, he was like, I don't have anything to live for. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do whatever. And then he found another place to belong to, and he got a big brother, dude.
With Maine,
something he's never had. Like, it's obviously apparent that he's had an absentee father, so he's never had like a male figure, a big brother or a father figure in his life. So like, this is the important role that Maine plays for him. And I'm just like, bro, no, big brother commoner syndrome, no.
And just like, and then I remember fucking texting you, John, because the moment I finished that episode, I started the next one, and I literally texted John, holy fucking shit, did they just time skip on me?
Bro, the time skip. All right, so then some indiscriminate amount of time passes by. David is jacked as fuck now. He's hella big.
And his arms, bro. Did you notice his arms?
Yeah, and on his arm, he has a faulty cybernetic arm, which is Maine's arm. Because Maine always told him, like, because this is something that was that happened earlier in like episode 3 or something. They
telegraphed that very early.
Where he asked, where Maine asked David, like, what kind of chrome do you want to get? And he's like, well, if I can get anything, I'll get arms like yours. And then Maine's like, you're going to have to get a lot bigger to fit into these, you punk.
And he's like, you're going to have to get them off me when I'm dead, bro.
Yeah. And I was just like, bro, the fucking foreshadowing, dude.
Like, don't do this to me.
Again, they were straight up waving the death flags. They were telling us, hey, don't get attached. They're going to be gone very quickly.
So then, like, David is now the leader of the gang. He's actually bulked the fuck up, and now he has Maine's hands. Even though there's kind of faulty. When you say bulk the fuck
up, he has a shit ton of cyber genetics and cyber like stuff on him.
Yeah,
you're not sure how much of him is organic and how much is not.
And I fucking at this point, like, David and Lucy are buck naked at some point in this episode, so it's like, yeah, no, they be fucking, they fucking all the time now, and I'm like, yes. Yeah, good for you, David.
But they look so
Protect
sad.
that girl.
But they look
so sad and distant. Yeah, and it's like, apparently since that day, Lucy hasn't done anything for them. Like, she's not a netrunner with the group anymore. She doesn't even go on missions with them anymore. She's doing something, and David's just like, you just take all the time that you need, and he doesn't know how to really handle it, because I'm fairly certain this is his first relationship ever.
It's his first relationship,
like,
for sure.
Ever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh fuck, like. And then we just get more mystery added to it. You know, Faraday comes back, and now he's like, so I hear you're the new Edgerunner. I hope you're as good as May.
That's a good Gus impression.
I'm really trying to do it. He has a very distinct voice.
Yeah, he does. His cadence is like, very...
And I'm like, oh, David, don't fucking work with this piece of shit, dude. He's the one who doesn't help you guys out because he sets you up. Like, it's like, don't give him enough information. Well, that's on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah.
And the less you know, the better.
Literally the same like, shit over and over.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, did you not learn your fucking... Did you not learn your lesson from the whole Tanaka incident? Why are you working with Faraday, David?
But honestly, David didn't know. He only saw, Faraday
he knew. He knew how Faraday worked, but he wanted to do it for the Eddies because he needed to do what was best for the gang.
Because he was following mainstream now.
Exactly. So instead of following his mom's dream, now he's following Maine's dream. And I'm like, David, you're too fucking nice, bro. You're like the nicest person in Night City, I swear to God.
It's so funny you call him nice because like the first job we see of him with Rebecca just tearing shit up is like, it's gruesome. They fuck everyone.
Oh yeah.
Well,
great. Because they're fighting a different gang. And it's like, at this point, David has killed people, but he's only killed people, like, bad people. People that wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
People who do abductions and people who do, like, fucking... I believe this is the same episode where they show where David and Rebecca and all of them show up to that place where somebody's getting hacked up. Oh, no, that was the previous episode.
That was the previous one.
Yeah. So, like, David's, at this point, killed people, so he's not really as innocent as before, but he's only killed bad people. So he's still kind of innocent, which is, like... kind of good for him because he's like got a big heart. He's trying to run the gang just like how Maine did, and it's like he took over, and it's just like it's good. Like he's stepping very much like Gurren Lagann.
Yep.
The little brother has now become a man, and has to step into Big Brother's shoes. And I'm like, bro, just make Gurren Lagann.
I love the after party scene in that episode where they're like Rebecca is, and he's talking to Kiwi, then Rebecca is approaching him, and she's like, hey, let's go dance or something. And he's like very distant. He's like not really present. He's obviously something's up with Lucy. We still don't know what. And he's like just like walking away. And I love how like Kiwi is like, well, I see you're trying. And she's like, well, and Rebecca's like, well, the loud and noisy girl isn't working. Maybe I'll go for the cold and nerdy chick instead.
Loud and hot isn't working. Maybe I should be cold and nerdy. And I'm just like, oh, poor Rebecca.
Dude.
She's been trying to fuck David since day one, bro.
I love Rebecca.
Oh, God, I love Rebecca so much.
I haven't seen the community talk about this a lot, but, like, it is very obvious that Rebecca has a crush on David. And,
yeah.
It's not just
no, she literally says, don't you give me those fucking puppy dog eyes, you piece of shit.
Yeah, she says it.
and oh, God. But... oh, yeah, and at this point, everyone else has more, or rather, I should say, Rebecca has more cyber enhancements now, too. So after Pilar dies, she has big-ass hands just like her big brother. And I'm just like, respect, dude. As much as she hated her big brother, because, you know, sibling rivalry and shit like that, she still loved him. I'm like, oh, God, Rebecca, why are you so fucking cute?
When she's like, in episode 4,
you crazy
like,
cute bitch.
In episode 4, she's like, I was supposed to kill that son of a bitch. It's like, I felt bad for her.
Bro, Rebecca is actually the best girl, actually. But, so then, we have to move on to the next episode, because it's like, oh, here's all this mystery, and, like, it starts off very similarly with David experiencing cyberpsychosis, and he kills an innocent woman.
Oh,
and I'm just like,
that's
bro,
the beginning of the
how
end
the
for
fuck,
me.
bro, how the fuck they gonna have the last episode just be like, look at how David is still an innocent guy with a good heart, and then the very next episode, he kills an innocent woman. I'm like, fucking what?
And the way they set up that scene where it's like, it opens up with that director talking to that woman and being an absolute jerk, but it cuts, you don't see the woman's face for 1 second of it, and then you see that sort of picture of the woman with her son. And it goes back to that picture.
She's like, my son just graduated from the academy. Can I leave on time tonight? And he's like, on time? Everyone needs to work late. And he's like, fine, but you need to go grab the samples. And then it's just like, yeah, she's just an innocent worker lady. She's just trying to put her son through school. And it's like, well, that's very reminiscent of someone we know from the very beginning of the show. And it's just like, and then David fucking kills her. And I'm like, bro, oh no, this is the downfall. I'm like, oh, he's in cyberpsychosis. He doesn't want to scale back. And I'm just like, bro, fuck. And then we fucking Faraday's back, and this time he was working for Militech, which is like opposite, competitor to Arasaka, right? Is it just these two that are like the big corpos that are just fighting for gun contracts and stuff, or is there another one?
They're like the biggest, but there are like others. But there fuck, I can't say the word.
Arasaka.
Those two are basically the biggest of them all, and like they're the ones that are the big game.
So basically, Faraday is like, he's like the puppet master. He, in very Gus Fring style, he's micromanaging everything and trying to like get up into the exec world.
I love he just like how he fucking like barks down orders to Maine and now David. He also like has people like fucking telling you like, if you're gonna keep fucking up, you're done. You're not like being a part of this anymore. So I love how even though he seems like he's not on top, he's not at top at all, you know?
Yeah. So then after we see that Faraday shit, we come back to David, and it's like he's experiencing cyberpsychosis, and it's like, bro, we need you to fucking calm the fuck down. They take his ass back to Doc, and then he tries to kill Doc because the Ripper Doc from the Jamaican dude from earlier, because he's like, you need to scale back on the chrome, otherwise you're gonna go full psycho. And he's like, oh, I have stuff to do. And I'm just like, oh, no. Oh, he's just like Big Brother Maine. No. And then, like, he's like, listen, here's your immunosuppressors. And I was just like, fuck. And then, like, Lucy's concerned. Everyone in the gang is concerned.
Yeah.
Lucy's off doing her own shit. And then we find out that Lucy's been, like, killing people that have been looking into David. And we're like, oh, why don't you just tell David, Lucy? What is wrong with you? Like, I don't understand. I mean, I understand why now, at the end. But
they keep it very close. They don't tell you anything till the end.
Yeah, and I'm just like, and that's like, again, the juxtaposition of like, they're still in an intimate relationship, but they're so distant from each other.
Yeah.
But they're doing things that they believe is best for the overall health of the group or the people that they love. And I'm just like, bro, this is such good writing. It's good contrasting. I love this shit.
It's a good conflict.
And then Lucy fucking falls for a trap. Kiwi, you utter fucking bitch.
Fucking Kiwi.
Oh, that was
Oh
so
my
heartbreaking when Kiwi
Oh
fucking
god.
backstabs
So
her.
Kiwi is the netrunner who brings Lucy into the fold to the gang, and her very first thing that she taught Lucy was never trust anyone. And Lucy trusted Kiwi, and Kiwi fucking betrays Lucy. So at this point, we find out that Lucy tells us her backstory, that she was actually raised as like a test tube baby. She was raised to be like this expert hacker by Arasaka. And then you can connect the dots of like I just connected the dot earlier. The reason she didn't want to dive into the Arasaka exec was because she was afraid of being discovered by Arasaka because she's an Arasaka pet project.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
I thought she was just afraid of doing it because she might die or something, but it's like, no, there's a bigger reason for it. I was like, oh, it all foreshadowing, it all plays into makes sense. Oh fuck, dude.
This show
God
is
damn
so
it.
good.
This show is so good. And fucking Kiwi, man, selling them out for a couple thousand eddies, you bitch. God.
It is not only the eddies you forget, she was bargaining for immunity. That was her way out. That's like her
because they were fucking with Arasaka, and it's like there's no way to really like win in Night City if you've got a target on your back by the biggest military company in the fucking city.
The only way to
like
win
her way
in
out
Night
of
City
this.
is to get out of the game. That's the only way to win.
And that was her way out, she thought. And
yeah, so then we get to episode 9, and now we know, like, what did Lucy find? What was she hiding from David? Like, it's all coming out now, and it's like, if you've been trying to piece it together, like, you could have already assumed, like, it's because she found out about the Arasaka thing, because, again, they breadcrumb you very early on, but it's at this point that everything comes out, and it's just like, oh, so that's what Lucy found. This is why Lucy was being distant, and then, like, it all connects. Like, this is why Lucy didn't want to tell David, because David is the kind of guy that will throw his life away to save yours.
Yep.
And Lucy didn't want that. If David found out
and he
that he was being tracked by Arasaka, if he would have fucking like gone crazy and tried to like fuck with Arasaka or something to try to save the gang and try to like get away from that. And it's like Lucy loves him so much that she would take it up on her own hands to make sure that he could run away just like she did. And I'm just like, oh god, Lucy. God damn it, you're fighting for spot number 1 in my heart again. Like, fuck.
Best.
But
girl.
then,
girl,
fucking Faraday captures Lucy because they figure out who Lucy is, and they're like, "Oh, she's one of Arasaka's little pet projects. We can use her as a bargaining chip," and that's why
they
reached out to Kiwi. And then on top of that, they're like, "All right, we're gonna also set up David because we can deliver the Sandevas theme to David." And it's just like, Faraday, you piece of shit.
he played all of them so fucking well.
He played every single person, and there's the heist and all that stuff, and I believe. No, we got introduced to Falco during the episode 6. With
we already
the first
knew
time,
about Falco.
But now Matt Mercer is back, Falco, who's voiced by Matt Mercer.
He's great.
Oh god, he's great. He's just some like.
He's so chill, right? He has those big chill dude.
He's so
energy.
suave and cool.
Yeah.
Dude. He's like a cowboy.
Yeah.
He's a fucking cowboy
he is a
in
fucking
Cyberpunk.
cowboy.
And oh god, it was so cool. But yeah. So they try to rob this like shipment thing. It's a fake fucking plan because Kiwi set them up, and David gets in the robot Shinji, and boy is that robot super fucking cool, dude.
That was
the
so
cyber
painful
skeleton
to see happening. I was like, the moment he stepped in, I was like, no, it's gonna end. No, there's no way out of this.
Yeah, and I was like, bro. So to save the gang that got set up by Kiwi, he steps into the cyber skeleton, this like advanced technology that Arasaka was working on that Militech wants. So all of Militech got tipped off, and like the entire army is out in full force with tanks and
they're ready to capture it because
ready to kill everyone and capture that tech. And when David steps into it and he's like the gravity control shit and he just starts killing the entire army, and I'm like, bro,
he's full on a monster.
Literal one-man army.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
It was so cool.
And it ties back to like how he has no limbs. It's like his limbs are literal guns because the gravity thing just sucks in guns.
Oh god.
Like,
dude, the foreshadowing, And this is at the episode where Rebecca, he asked Rebecca, he's like, Rebecca, please, you're the only one I can ask you of this. And she's like, don't you give me those puppy dog eyes, you piece of shit.
Rebecca was fucking carried his ass throughout the second half of the show. She deserved better,
man.
She got done dirty.
She deserved way better than David. Fucking David, man.
I love David, but man,
I love David, but like Rebecca was just, I love Rebecca.
She deserved so much better.
So much fucking better. So then now, Kiwi betrays them, shoots Matt Mercer, Falco. I keep calling him. I will always call him by his
hand off.
name
He's like
instead of his
like genetic hand.
Yeah. So Kiwi shoots him, and they're like, "Fuck, we got betrayed by Kiwi," and it's like that makes sense. Like, duh. Like the fact that no one realized. Why did Kiwi have the installation instructions immediately when they walked in?
Because, like,
when
at the time,
when
she's
she
the only
had
Netrunner
too much shit, she was like, I can't get it open. Give me a second. Hold on. And I'm like, all right, it took you a while to crack into this, like, fucking truck, but it found you maybe 0.5 seconds to find the instructions.
Because,
to install this. Like, that's so sus to me, but...
They didn't figure out because Kiwi's the only Netrunner they had. So, you know, they trust her because she's the only hacker they got. So, in the heat of the moment, you have an army behind you.
I mean, I get it. Like, if they actually had time to think about it, but they were literally under fire. And they
if Lucy was there, probably there was like, they could have figured it out. But Lucy wasn't there, unfortunately. Big sigh.
Yeah, and then Faraday was using he hacked because Lucy got captured at this point. She's knocked out cold, and I hated this part because I was like,
yeah.
Well, what I hated was Lucy's some like supreme like best in the world Netrunner.
Yeah.
Right. And she gets knocked out cold, and she like doesn't do anything. And I'm like,
because she's out. He knocks her out. She's still, even though she's a Netrunner, you can still like knock her out. Just like
but like, how did I get that she got trapped and all that stuff? But I was really hoping that she would fight back.
But she did.
Harder.
She did fight back. She fucking killed.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, she
eventually.
Did. She did fight back. She fucking knocked like all these guards around. But like, unfortunately, when she was out,
but then it's like Faraday was like, haha, all according to my calculations, and like, you think I would let you leave without installing some safe measure? And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It would be stupid of him not to. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it would be stupid.
He was always presented as this very calculated guy, and he lives up to that, you know, characterization.
So then we get to the very last episode, episode 10, and it's time to save Lucy. They know that Kiwi fucked them, and then Kiwi gets fucked herself because Faraday shoots her because he wasn't gonna pay her anyway.
No, not even that. It was because they said eliminate anyone who has knowledge of this. The cyber skeleton.
That's part of his contract with Arasaka.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know why Kiwi didn't think that meant her too. I'm like, you dumb bitch.
She didn't know about that contract.
Faraday already double-crossed your gang. You don't think he's going to double-cross you?
She didn't know about that contract he had with Arasaka. That's one of the clauses he had in the contract. She didn't know he was going to eliminate anyone with connection to it. He promised her immunity. She was there. No, she wasn't. He promised her immunity. Fuck. She wasn't when he signed a contract with Arasaka.
Oh, okay.
That slimy son of a bitch.
Slimy son of a bitch.
And then so they go on the mission to save Lucy, and they're headed to Arasaka Tower. In the meantime, we get introduced to a very, very smashing Adam Smasher.
Bro.
Adam Smasher. They terrifying of him throughout
by episode 7.
Anime.
Yeah, they've talked about him
a couple of times. Yeah, you did hear about him.
Yeah, but they're finally in the flesh, you can say.
Bro, and then he kills Rebecca, and he doesn't even care. He literally, as he enters, so Falco and Rebecca are having a shootout with the cops, and then as Adam Smasher enters, he kills Rebecca. He just does not give a thought. He's like, it literally, it's like stepping on a bug. He did not care. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Rebecca, no.
That was the hardest part. When she just like that, she was like, and when the way they presented how they replayed that part, when they replayed the part where it's just like landing on top of her, like over and over again, it's like, no! You're just screaming on your TV. It's like, don't fucking do this to me.
Fuck, dude. God damn it. Like, I obviously, I was like, they're going into a last stand type of deal here. So I thought everyone was going to die anyway, because I was like,
I was not ready for Rebecca
everything is
to
so
die.
far.
I was not ready.
I didn't think she'd die like an insignificant bug. I really didn't see that coming. I thought she was going to come out guns blazing or something.
It's funny how
Bro.
I'll touch on it on near the end, but it's funny saying significant. Like, we'll circle back to that, how it all ends up. But yeah, so basically he shows up and just destroys everyone, and then you get that face-off between David and Adam Smasher. It's like, it's so fucking cool. I also love how when he saves Lucy, how he like shows up and like Arasaka is like, hey, we got you, but it used the Sandy and just annihilates everyone there and just like
and then they get because I love the fact that they get a notification. They're like, oh fuck, AS protocol has been enacted, and anyone who knows is like, oh fuck, and then anyone who pieces it together like, holy fuck, he has his own protocol. Like even fucking like everyone, not Militech, who is it? The ones that put down Cyber Psychos. No, not...
Oh, Max Tech.
Yeah,
Max Tech, even though they know
even Max Tech, they were like, oh shit, he's coming. Get the fuck. Get
the fuck. Oh fuck.
And he has his own like sort of Sandy attached to him, so when like they face each other, they have all these after
fucking
images.
Child's play.
Yeah,
bro. And the fact that Adam Smasher just absolutely wrecks David without a second thought, I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I didn't want them to do the anime bullshit where like, oh, power of friendship, I can fight against this. I'm like, they haven't showed any of that thus far in the anime.
They kept
so if they do it at the end, I would be so fucking
only they do
the
sort
anime.
of like you have like the crew is like distracting, so David managed to get some hits in, but at the end of the day, he gets annihilated. It's so
like, and then and David says his final farewell. He like Falco. He tells Falco, like, you need to save Lucy. Get her out of here now. Split the money that we got.
Yeah. And they just...
Lucy's like, no, off. David, you're gonna die. And he's like, I know. I'm sorry I can't keep that promise to you to take you to the moon. I'm like, no! No, David!
No! That was heartbreaking. It's so, like...
Bro!
So like, while watching the episode, I was like wondering, where is this going? Are they gonna change something like significant in how this world works? Like, is there gonna be a change in the status quo? And the depressing part is, by the end of the story, like, it's just another day in Night City. It's just another like cyber psycho running around.
It's so insignificant.
Yeah, it's so
like,
sad.
bro.
It's so like, and I think that's sort of like perfect for this sort of like story as a side story. It's like, I think they nailed that part. I think it's perfect. Like, the side story is very well contained, and it's just another day in Night City. It's heartbreaking.
Then, like, we have the last fucking shot of the show. Lucy finally makes it to the moon using the money, and she's just walking around on a tour. And it's so boring and lame. And then they start playing that fucking "Run Away, Get Away." And it's just like they slowly play it. I'm like, bro.
And then she sees David all of a sudden, even though it's just.
Who else thought she was going to take off the astronaut
I thought she was going to
helmet?
Kill herself.
Same.
I honestly thought she was going to kill herself. And I was like, don't do it. And she's got bags in her eyes because she's been crying and stressed about this. Because when we learn about her story, she escaped the facility, sacrificed all of her friends, and then she somehow made it to Night City. She's learned to never trust anyone. But the very first person she's ever opened up to was David, and she tells him, "Don't die on me,"
because
when
he
David dies on her.
Because when David asked Maine about like his date on the moon, he's like, "Oh, what the fuck are you talking about?" And it's like David realized she never showed this to anyone. And it's like she got attached.
Just like, bro, I felt so bad for Lucy, man. My heart absolutely broke for her.
Lucy, best girl. You don't understand. She is.
Oh, God, dude. It's like she suffered so much, and she finally made it to the moon, and it's just like, she's did finally not want her to kill herself.
But she's all by herself. There's nothing
and
left.
Like, it's beautiful that by the end of the story, like, David, he found his dream. His dream was to help Lucy achieve her dream by the end. He was like, and that's beautiful, but so sad. It's so tragic the way it ends. And it's like,
and it's just like, oh, God, this anime, dude.
It's fucking anime, dude. Fucking
like,
anime.
If you guys haven't been able to tell for this last hour how we're just talking about the fucking show, holy fuck, it was good. Like,
it's so good.
I honestly wanted it to be good, but I was afraid of it being bad. But the entire show has been consistent from the first episode all the way to the last 10th episode. No weak episodes. And I love the fact that Adam Smasher did not give a fuck that David was fighting him. He was like, you're insignificant to me.
He was like, that was fun. Bam! Fucking blast.
Yeah, and then I was like, thank God he killed David. Because if David somehow was able to like fight back Adam Smasher, this guy they've been hyping up for the last couple episodes, like, he's the fucking boogeyman, dude.
Yeah, he's the boogeyman of this world. Like, you don't fuck around with him. It's like, it's like I wanted an out. I wanted somehow for David to make it. I wanted to be with Lucy.
I wanted him to live, but no, I was like, I don't think Adam Smasher is gonna let that happen. To be honest,
No, it did not. It's so sad. It's like, it's perfect, but it's so heartbreaking.
All right, so
Also, like we haven't even talked about the ED, but like props for the ED. I know John, you'll absolutely loved it as well. Like the end of the song, it's like so good. That final image of Lucy like in the streets of Night City looking up to them, it's like everything with this show is so good.
The music was so fucking good. The directing, everything, everything about it was good. Like this is as close to as a perfect anime as possible in my opinion, because from start to finish, I couldn't stop watching.
No.
I literally started episode 1, then I kept binging, and I got to episode like 7 or 6. Then I was like, fuck, I have to go to sleep. I have to go to work.
Bruh.
I have to do something else. And I was like, I can't. I need to watch. So I was like, maybe if I just one more episode. So I end up watching like 2 more episodes. I'm like, fuck, I got to go to sleep.
The best.
And I don't know how you guys weren't able to like binge it all in one sitting.
I tell you, it was very painful, but I just enjoyed the first episode so much, and then when I got to watch episode 2, like right after it, it was so good. I was like, I'm enjoying this too much. I'm savoring as much as I can because it's this good. But the best praise I can give to this show, by the time I got to episode 6, it was last night. I binged the rest of the show like in that night, and it got that achievement of like me sitting at 3 a.m. in the morning feeling hollow as fuck. Like, it's that type of show. You have these moments where you finish a show that's that good, where you, like, feel so empty inside after. I was, like, 3 a.m. in the morning just, like, looking to see, like...
I literally called Nitai after he finished. He was not okay. He was very not okay. I heard it in his voice. I need a minute. He was... Bro.
Oh, God. Like, I did not expect going into Cyberpunk Edgerunners that I would leave feeling so fucking hollow. Because it's like, I didn't expect to be so, like, having such a good story, to be honest. I really didn't know I was going to be invested. Yeah. And I was just like, fuck, man. And bravo to Studio Trigger. They really brought out, like, this cyberpunk world, because I'm going to go buy the game eventually. Because now I'm going to play it, because it's like, it's good enough, dude. Like, you got me, man. I'm interested.
This fucking anime.
Out of this world. Literally, they did the Trigger thing. They managed to go out to space. Oh,
they went to space.
Well, I mean, technically went to space, but not.
I'm happy, and that's another thing I think really like we need to emphasize. I think part of this collaboration meant that Studio Trigger had to be restrained in some aspects, and I really appreciate that. I think I think it was a perfect amount of Trigger, perfect amount of like over the top things they do that still works inside this world they didn't create.
It was.
I think that's just like.
I thought it was an amazing collaboration between the two.
It was a perfect mix of Cyberpunk and Studio Trigger, where it wasn't too much of one or another. It was just the right mix. They managed to hit the mark, and it's godly. Oh my god! I don't know how they managed to do it, but they managed to do it just right, and I love that.
Go watch this show.
So, go watch the show, guys.
Again,
we don't normally do ratings. I don't know why Chinoda added this onto our document.
Yeah,
but
because I could.
I rate it 9 out of 10. Like, it's a near perfect anime.
Same.
From start to finish, I didn't want to stop watching. The only thing is that once you finish it, you feel hollow. So there's that. But
hollow and maidenless.
It's a great experience.
9 out of 10 from Alex as well. I asked him, and he was like, "Yep, 9 out of 10." 9 out of 10 from me. So it's a solid 9 out of 10 from all of ACAD. That doesn't happen often. Not at all.
So fucking good. I can't wait to rewatch it again, honestly.
I can't wait to watch the dub.
It's so we are pretty biased. At least you guys are pretty biased to Studio Trigger.
We are Trigger.
I'm the only one who doesn't have
No. I'm not that biased. I just love everything about, like, I'm still critical.
You just love everything that Imayushi works on, right? Oh, fuck.
I haven't watched all of this stuff. I haven't watched The Witch Academia or fucking Keys Kniver or Darling the Franxx.
I dropped Keys Kniver, but I've watched everything else. Everything else by Trigger I've watched, unfortunately, to my own displeasure. Because I always think Trigger can't fuck it up that bad.
Imaishi just has this eye for like cool shit.
But like only watch things that Imaishi works on. That's the goal here.
I'm hyped to watch Premiere whenever I get a chance to watch it. Like, it's.
Oh wait, I still haven't seen Premiere either. That's right.
Oh my god. Alright, whatever. This is a Sugarcast. Everyone gave it 9 out of 10s. We all loved it. Please go watch it. Spread the word of it to everyone. it's a mistake.
Yeah,
I can't
really,
wait to get the Blu-ray of this, because I am for sure picking that up. I can't wait. And I can't wait to see what the difference in there is going to be.
All right.
Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap this up? We've been gushing about this show for quite a while now.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, just go watch it. So yeah, thank you all there for dropping by and listening to us just absolutely gush about this awesome show. Absolutely gonna be in our awards by the end of the year, some of it for sure. So yeah, check the description below. It find links to both our Twitch, our Spotify, everything that we're on. It's all in the description. Check out our merch store and our affiliate link as well. Any purchases there will help us out. We really appreciate all your support, both on Twitch as well and the store. And with that, I've been your host, Nitai, and we all see you next time. Say goodnight, everyone.
It's time to get crumbed the
fuck up!
Nanomachine, son!
Bye-bye. Thank you for
This
joining
fire
us.
is out of control. I'm gonna burn this city. Burn this city.